Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to explore together the instant air fryer. That's a 6-in-1 with many claims. It can air fry, bake, roast, reheat, dehydrate, such as like apple, peach, celery. You can slice your apple and dehydrate it, them, and it becomes a sweet snack, like a chip, or you can even slice potatoes and do your own thing. So the dehydrated part of it is very interesting because you can make a healthy, sweet snack and funky snack, very creative snack for your family, and it can broil. So that's cool. Their claim is their air fryer uses 95% less oil than anything out there on the market. It's got large capacity of 6 quarts. That I really like that. It's stainless steel finish. It doesn't leave no fingerprints. On top of the box, there's a QR code because you can get like a free app that's gonna probably highlight it, more recipes, things that you can do with this. At the bottom there, you have your wattage, 1700 watts. You have the model, QUART, 100 volt. You know, it gives you more stuff. So you that's pretty cool. Where it's from, where it was shipping from. Picture of the fryer. So if we unpack it as usual, what is this? The owner's manual and a QR code with it. So if I wasn't doing the video, I would probably, like with my camera, present this to the camera, and the camera will take me straight to their website and register me, or register the product. Of course, as you know, guys, you have all the safety rules, what to do before you start cooking, what to look at for, so interesting. So that's good. You have more details, like on top of the boxes, they're giving you more details, which is what, it's all described, so not like guessing, what the buttons are. So why would anyone get air fryer? Because I've been seeing them on the market for quite some times now, and the truth is, frying is frying. Okay, frying has its benefits, and but the problem with frying is that it does smell. Whatever that you're doing, the house can smell a lot. So if you're frying fish or something similar, or that smells strong, even if you have deodorizer, it still smells strong, but frying makes your food taste good. So this one here, I was attracted to it because if this one here can do what I can do in my frying pan with less order and quicker, not as messy, because there's not like grease sparkling left and right, So yes, I would, yeah, so I am happy to do a review of this thing, to see how useful it can be, and does the food taste like frying. I still have my frying pan. I still have a couple of liters of oil. I have olive oil. So with this bad boy here, I will use olive oil because, well, they said you need almost nothing. So I'm gonna use olive oil. I have light or extra light, so, but I am concerned with the food tastes exactly like it, because regular frying makes the food taste so good, but I know it's not really good for our health. But let's go. So thus far we have this foam. It's like I'm dressing. Okay. Ah, wait. It's like we're undressing. It's, should I say heavy? I'm not sure. Uh, it's of a good weight, not as heavy as microwave. Guys, can you believe this? That something actually is gonna top the microwave. The microwave top the regular oven kitchen, and this one will top the microwave. It bakes, it broil, it dehydrated your food. So right there, this will put this. This is absolute. This is finished so fast, so quick, because the homemade oven was around for centuries, and this one did not make 1 century. No, and already technology has catch up to this one here. Yeah, I still do my coffee and stuff like that, but wait a minute. If you can bake, well, okay, maybe I was too fast on my tracks, because I don't think this does coffee. So okay, because in the morning I would like boil my the water in the microwave, but I don't think this one here makes coffee yet. Probably the next generation will also cover coffee. You can make coffee. So this one is almost a goner. I am very sad to say that, but before even unwrapping this, I realized, whoa, if this one can do this many things, then the oven kitchen, this. So the new generation will end up saving money. You have less stuff in your home for nothing. And you have to pay people to put them. If you're moving 2 floors up, you pay extra. If it's in the basement, you're okay. But you always need at least 2 people to carry it because they're heavy. So let's undress this bad boy. And the knockout is those things are less expensive than a microwave. They are less expensive than a kitchen oven. It catches up to the kitchen oven because it can bake. Yes, of course, the kitchen oven can bake a huge cake still. Yeah, so we're gonna keep the kitchen oven, but yeah, so that's what it looks like, guys. It's 6 quart. They didn't lie. That really makes a difference to you and your family. You don't want to have to cook the same thing 3 times because the basket is too small. So this one here, right from the get-go, if I push like this, you see, guys, we are in business. Okay, the size of it, it's 6 quart. Probably there are like bigger one out there, but we know a fairly good size chicken for 4 people can fit in this, no problem. So that's what got my attention right from the get-go, was the basket, because many of them are 3 quarts, 4 quarts. So you have to cook and cook and cook. This one, you're probably gonna end up doing stuff for your family one shot. We're gonna cook chicken for the family. We cook one. French fries, this one can hold up like almost 2 bags. Interesting. 2 pounds of French fries. That's enough for 4 and even 6 people. So that's one winner. I find like winner, It's coated with like, like or coating where all you do, it's like you just wipe it off, and no stainless steel sponges. You don't use that in there. If it's dirty, you take a kitchen towel and then you wipe it off. That's it, and you have your stuff for life. So it's not light, it's not heavy. With the chicken, I'm guessing you might have to hold it with both hands. Much interesting. So this thing right here, it's like upon what you want to do. I'm guessing you can like you will can this, is it extendable? So I'm guessing this here, let me see. It's probably to either steam or, you know, it's probably gonna keep, but it's gotta be this way. That's official. It wasn't there. Why am I getting it? Okay, no, maybe this way. Yeah. I am a winner. Yeah, I got it. I figured it out. Big deal. All right. So I'm guessing if you want like dehydrate apples, peaches, stuff like that, you want to create a funky snack or whatever, vegetables. If you want to steam it, I'm not sure this is a steamer, but I'm just like speculate. It's probably you would leave this thing on top, so that's what it's made for. And of course, same thing, guys. You take a nice sponges, no stainless steel sponges on this, or you're gonna ruin it. You know, it's not that thick either, so it's made to cook, not to, you know. So, all right, inside and out. So what's this? Man, that's the burner. Guys, look, that's the burner. That's what gives it that. So down here you have a burner, and up here you have the fan that's like blowing hot air, because this is a hair oven. So, you know, like you still need a burner, and the fan that like fans around will fan around hot air. And as you know, 1700 watts, this thing can like get stupid hot. All right, so yeah, it's legit. It's very simple. You don't need no space suit to get to that latitude. You don't need to be a scientist. It's easy, easy, easy. Of course, before using this, I'm going to rinse it out, okay? And what is the plan? The claims. I'm going to show you guys how much oil I am using. I'm going to use frozen French fries, chicken thigh, and I have frozen fish. I would be interested. It's not that I am in the mood of eating fish, but I would be interested. I have an American shad. That's a fish that I call it unknown because I didn't know the name of it. First time I caught one, and yesterday I ran into a fellow fisherman, and I was showing him the picture of my fish, and he said, "Yeah, that fish, that's an American shad." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yes, an American shad is just a giant sardine. They're of the same family, same thing, or its cousin. It's just a giant. An American shad is just a giant sardine." You know, because I knew it looked weird, and you know, so an American shad is just a sardine, oversized sardine. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, you saw the top, the back, one power cord. There you go. It's tied up. So as technology progresses, they make things very, very easy compared to a microwave where there's lots of settings and stuff like that. And guys, I am not joking. You will run into people who cannot use a microwave. So that's one technology that's not that easy. You could say, oh yeah, I know. You do. But many people until now still are not familiar with the microwave. And already something has surpasses the microwave. That is ironic and amazing. But it will only make the people of this generation and the one to comes, their life, their family life better. Less stress on your wife, less stress on your partner, less stress on who does what. You get to do stuff that are very complicated, it takes a long time within minutes with the new technology. Less arguing in the house for nothing. That's what technology helps. It really helps. It's like you have a dishwasher. It helps. No one who's doing who's washing the dishes today. Is it you? No more fighting. You have a dishwasher. All you got to do is press a button. It's not that hard to do. All right. So okay, oops, turn it around at the bottom. It's plastic. It's level. You know, it's very, very simple. And of course, look, there's only this thing to be removed. This is your button. Once you turn it on, hold on. That's it. I plugged it and turn it on. Is it? I'm gonna have to go read the manual, but I plug it in the wall. I suggest you guys plug this straight to the wall, not on no connection or nothing, because this is something that's pulling 1,700 watts. You know, so that's more powerful than this one here, so you got to be careful that you don't if you plug it the wrong way, you might have to you're gonna blow up something. So you got to be careful, that because that's a lot of power, guys. So it would be nice if this thing here has its own, you plug it straight to the wall and it's got its own outlet. And of course, I shouldn't be using the microwave when I'm using this, because it's gonna be too much power, you know. So yeah, that's it. So let's see what kind of food can we get and how long does it take, how much oil it's needed. Hang on. So guys, about the safeguards, it's clearly stated that not to use, not to remove ground, not to use an adapter, not to use an extension cord. I wasn't even sure, but I knew, you know, with that kind of wattage, it wouldn't be a good thing to use a power like an extension, whatever. With this, you plug it straight to the wall. The manufacturer wants you to have a minimum of 5 inches or 13 centimeter. So that's 10, 11, 12, 13, or 5 inches. So you cannot have it like crowded with stuff. You don't put anything on top. You don't push it to the wall. And when you're using the air fryer, this thing here is like pushing hot air out. So your face, your hands, your kids, you know, shouldn't be around. So you got to make sure that this is good technology, but you got to be mature and responsible about it, so you don't get injured or anyone in your family doesn't get injured. So it's common sense, you know. Of course, when you have the basket, if the basket is out, nothing is showing, okay? This thing can get really, really hot. So to at least get power in, I like that safety feature. So as soon as you insert the basket, boom, you got your menu right here. So if I would like pretend that I want to cook something, I would press air fryer, okay, and time, and start. So now what you're getting right there, it's preheat. So the air fryer comes with a set of smart programs. If you follow the owner's manual, you don't really have to add anything more. For French fries, for roasting, they already have pre-selected program. You can change it, add more time, or make it harder. So for French fries, right from the get-go, this thing here, it's set to 385 Fahrenheit. But with this button here, I can go up to 4, 5, that's up to me. Number 2, this is good technology. However, you cannot leave the machine while it's cooking. How does it work? This machine here, this air fryer Instant VOTEX Plus, as you can see, it's on preheat. Then it's gonna tell you when to put the food in. Then it's gonna tell you when to flip the food. So you can't really, you see, add food. So now, you can't really leave. So to add food, I would just like pull like this. You put your food. You gotta make sure that your food doesn't overflow this, so food doesn't get into the burner. We're gonna have to use common sense here, guys, okay? It should not get over this container. It should stay a bit lower, okay? If you have too much food, eventually it's gonna touch the burner, and that could cause fire or any unwanted, unnecessary problems. So when you push it back, now look, you see now what you got cook. Now it's in cooking mode, and it's giving you 15 minutes to cook the food that you're gonna put in. Of course, I'm gonna start with French fries, okay? If I would wish to stop the procedure, all that I have to do is press cancel. If you want to like go a higher temperature, okay, it's set to for its max. If I want to cancel, I just bingo. That's it. It's cancel. Okay, so the fan is gonna go off a bit to cool it down, and you stay away. You don't jump, like you let it do its things, and after you make sure always through the handle you do the operating of this air fryer, so you not get burned. This thing is super hot, guys. I guarantee you, it's super hot. That grill there really stays at the bottom, and you see those arrows. Look, you see there are 2 arrows. So when you're gonna when you're fixing that grill and the frying container, there's gonna be some arrow and this frying pan also. So you're gonna look where the arrows are pointed, and you're gonna make sure that it aligns with those 2. And you push it down at the bottom, and now you're ready to put in whatever. So with all that being said, I have given you the safety measures. Don't overflow food. It's going to cause problems, you know, and we do have enough a large basket to secure 3-4 meals at one time. So what I'm going to do, since the basket is so big, I think I'm going to throw in a bit of French fries and maybe a corn dog. But I don't think a corn dog needs 15 minutes to cook, you know, because in the microwave I can cook a corn dog like I think 1 minute, or you know. So I am wondering, would a corn dog taste different if it's cooked like this, or shall we just go one by one? We do the fries, we see how it goes. It's 15 minutes. Hold on. Look in your chart. So don't be afraid to take a picture, take a couple of snaps of your snapshots of your owner's manual. You know, some pages are very, very important. The safety measures are like a lot of common sense. Not to put your hands where the hot hair is coming out, your face, don't let no children, don't use no power cord, you know, that you don't need to keep, you know, use oven mat if you must touch the basket at any time, you know. But in terms of smart program, you can take a picture of that. These are the cooking chart right here. As you can see, air fry 15 minutes, roast 18 minutes, broil 6 minutes, bake 30 minutes, and this is done with this. You know, if I would go air fry, time I press time, and then with here I can add to follow the chart. I would play with this. Now for the temperature, I would press temperature and then go down. So for French fries, 385 Fahrenheit, okay? French fries, 385 Fahrenheit. If I don't get the result, okay, time it's 15 minutes, all right? If I don't get the results, you know, this is a smart program. If my things are not the way I want them and I don't feel it's right, maybe I can add 1 or 2 minutes if I feel that the French fry deserved extra minutes or 2 minutes, you know. And 385, that's more than reasonable. Once I am happy with all that, I just press start. Yeah. You know, when I adjust something, I press start. Start will memorize what I just did. If I press start, next time I put it back in, it's going to be 385. Whatever that you do, you set it on. Soon as you press start, start is going to keep it in mind. Now, you see, I set it on 385 Fahrenheit, but I didn't press start, so it's not saved in the memory. So if I open this up and I put it back, I press air fryer, what do we have? We have the 400 Fahrenheit. That's what I recorded. That's what I saved and the first time. But now if I go to temperature and I go 385, I press start, cancel. The fan is gonna go off for a couple of seconds and then stop. This is gonna save you a lot of reading, and I don't know what have I done. You know, when you have a nice piece of equipment like this, you wanna do the right thing so it services your family the way it's supposed to. So look, now if I take it off and I put it back, If I press air fryer, look, it's recorded. The last thing that you did, whatever the cooking, is it beef, whatever the setting that you like, once you press start, it's recorded, and the fryer instant vortex fryer memory. So that's how easy it is. Once you only have to do it once, and it's going to be saved forever. If you want to change, adjust, you can do it. Air fry first, time, temperature. When you're happy, you press start, and the air fryer is going to run you through the process. It's going to preheat, then it's going to tell you my basket, my environment is hot enough, you can add food now. When you take it out, you add food, you put it back in. It's going to tell you when to flip the food, you know. So you cannot really leave it unattended. Of course, once that you had the food, you know that your job is done. The next time you're going to be seeing the air fryer, it's because your 15 minutes or your 30 minutes is done. But the first part, you must, you know, be around to. Maybe some food don't need to be flipped, but the manufacturer made it that way. I would just follow the instruction and keep it that way. What else do you need to know? We talked about the frying, and it's gonna come back to me. It was important. We talked about temperature, how to do this. We flip food. Anyways, it's gonna come back to me. So now that you know how it works, I am ready to give it a try. I will start with a handful of French fries just to see. And the book, they are not talking about oil, nothing. So I'm not going to add any oil, anything. I'm going to go as is. They didn't say any, like put 1 spoon or whatever. If it's a mistake, then I'm going to see how the instant vortex works. Okay, so let's go. Guys, I think that's already too much since we want to cook chicken as well, but that's a handful of French fries. But look at the thickness of those pieces, you know. So they are frozen, all right. So that should be a good test. They are frozen, you see, and the smart program set it to 15 minutes. So number one, we open, nope, not yet, sorry. Number one, we do this, air fryer, 15, 385, and we start. Yeah, that's it. So now it's preheat, so we wait. So you really gotta remember the process, guys. I'm guessing when the basket gets hot enough, your food doesn't stick, because if you would put it while everything is at cold temperature, then when it's get hot, this is frozen, it will probably stick to the basket. So you have to remember those steps, you know. As you do it over and over again, you will eventually remember, okay, that's the step. This technology, the food doesn't go in first, but second. So it's preheating. That takes about, I think, 1 minute to make sure the chamber is like hot enough. All right, add food. So I'm gonna pull this out, and then I'm gonna spread it evenly like this, and I put it back. It's automatic. Once you set it one time, that's it. Now it's cooking. Why am I still around? It's just to flip the, if needed. So I doubted those French fries need that, but you know, I have different sauce I can use, you know. So this is habanero barbecue stuff. So this one here, this is for seafood. And then you have that bad boy here, garlic barbecue sauce. So, you know, I think the fish, well, I would probably use this with the fish because it says for seafood. You know, so the chicken, I have no clue what the habanero tastes like. When I first saw it, I thought it was a bottle of beer. I had to read it over and over again to make sure that, is this a barbecue sauce or a beer? You know, I wasn't sure. Plus, it's so dark. To deal with this, I will buy a spatula made for that. You don't want to like go in there with your hands. But as of now, I'm going to use my Chinese chopstick to just flip everything around, and then but eventually I'm going to get a spatula, you know, a flat plastic one that can you know, like flip things safely. I have spatula, but they're not made for that. They're not that's not what I need. So it's 2 minutes in the process. The promise is frozen to cook. The fries were frozen, so, and I'm guessing from frozen fries to frozen chicken or frozen fish, it's different stuff. I could actually, you know what, guys? I think I could actually cook that American shad. The basket is big enough. That's what's interesting about that bad boy. The Instant Vortex air fryer is big enough that I don't think I need to cut out. I don't think I need to cut the fish in two. Well, worst come to worst, yeah, I'll cut it. But I think the whole fish, yeah, will fit in it. The difference between this and frying, you have a light smell, but no grease, no nothing around. I am very fond of deep frying, but if this can add a couple of more years to my life, healthy, yeah, then why not, you know? That's what it is, guys. It's to make your life better. If you have a wife or whatever, this will put less stress. You know, soon after you flip your food, you can leave and go do your thing. The worst part is that first 5 minutes where you have to remain around to flip the food. Okay, it came back to me. One more thing. Can you turn off the sound, the alarm? Yes, you can. Would that benefit you? No, it won't. Because you need to know when it's time to flip or do whatever. This is a process. If you mess up the process, don't blame the manufacturer. So you can hear the noise. There's like a vent going on. You know, it's okay. No stress. But you understand, if you want to like turn off stuff for everything to be quiet and then After you're gonna be complaining, hey, they're thieves, my food is burnt, and you leave it as it is. When it's time to flip, when it's time to it's finish or it's start, you know. Instead of like cooking 2 hours, this is gonna do it in 15 minutes, guys. It's worth it. What I'm gonna do, soon as it gets to like flip the food, I'm gonna stop the video and then show you the final product. But as of now, as you guys can see, yeah, it was preheated for about a minute. So and that 15 minutes, it's 9 minutes. So I can't wait to see when they're gonna ask to change the flip the food side. The noise level is acceptable. You could be watching TV in your bedroom or in the living room. The noise that this thing makes is similar to your fridge. You know, when the freezer picks up, that's, you know, when the freezer picks up for his cycle to like keep things frozen, that's what it's doing. It's the exact same noise, exact same level of noises. Guys, this is gonna be magic. If you cook fish in there, it's gonna smell, but not as strong. I can smell the fries, but it's not overwhelming. You know? Yeah, that's interesting. And there's no grease, no nothing. That helps. I think you're gonna be able to keep your kitchen oven, but your wife or your partner will not have to use it as much. Let's not forget, the quicker your food is cooked, the less electricity that you are also using. If on a conventional oven, you're gonna take 1 hour or whatever. If this is done in half an hour, you understand that, hey, you know, like you're saving on energy. The point, I think, for future generation is to, you know, have time to do more stuff than being stuck in the kitchen for hours. Some recipes are terrible, they take days. Upon the country that you are from, some goodies, you need 2 days to prepare them. You know, you can actually bake a small cake in there. You know, the icing, everything can be added later, but yeah, if it doesn't overflow, if it's, you know, if you keep it below the basket line, yeah, you can bake a decent sized cake in there, yeah. You know, that's interesting. I can smell the potato smell, you know. This is the plan. We know that this is the plan. We know that turn food. You see, guys? Turn food. So what I'm gonna do is hold back this, hold this back. And with my hold on, chopstick. Hold on, yo. I am very concerned about the taste, guys. You know, before I can cry magic and whatever, I want to be able to see. Thus far, it's, you know, it's French fry. It's kind of like dry, but I need to see. Let me take it out completely. Yeah. Man, this is no joke. The potato itself is greasy. Yeah. That's it, guys. It looks nice. Spent a lot of time in Vietnam eating with chopsticks. And Vietnam, and look, guys, you put it back, and you know, it's 5 minutes left. In the Vietnam, there are no spoons. So when you go to a street vendor, they have wooden chopstick and a pot like this. They have wooden chopstick, a whole bunch of them, and a hot pot of water, and you just go and you pick one, bang, and then you do your thing. Hold on, yeah, like this. You do your thing, and when you're done, you throw it in a basket, and then they wash them and put them, like a whole bunch of them. So most of the street food, you just grab your, no one is questioning anything, and you just eat just like that. And sometimes you have those tiny chopstick. You know, you would buy like food, and they'll still give you like something tiny, and I would like with those tiny chopstick, I got good at it, you know. I don't use them anymore, but I got good at it. So guys, we're gonna let it finish, and I will show you the final product and what it tastes like. Maybe the results for fries will be different for chicken, since chicken already has its own fat and its own thing, and then you have those barbecue sauce here, you know. So yeah, it could be interesting. So I'll show you the. Okay, guys, this is the end. Then let's toss it in a basket like this. The basket's still clean. Now, so this is it. It's a bit dry, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to taste it. That's number one. Now, I will taste it. No problem. Now, this one here was easy, okay? This is just French fried coated with some seasoning. That was easy, no problem, okay? Cooking meat in the air fryer could be a bit complicated, okay? Yeah. So cooking chicken in there could be more complicated because the seasoning, and I'm gonna try this one here, guys, okay? So if we go with our chart, let's put this away for now. We don't need it. First. All right. So the chart says, I'm going to snap a picture, that's for sure. So for chicken, 18 minutes. Yeah. So okay. 18 minutes, and that's actually a big tie, guys. Okay, so yeah, I had no choice to try this. You really got to throw in some food in it. So you already know, if you want to use this, what must you do first? Do I throw the chicken in the basket right away? No. What do? I tap here, wait, tap here, air fryer. Okay. And then time, 18. Oh man, what was the Fahrenheit? Is 380. I'm guessing 385. It's probably the standard for. Oh, 380. Okay, 380. It's even yeah, 380. So temperature 380, and that's it. Start. Preheat, so we don't touch. So I'm gonna try the habanero sauce, and but you know, after putting meat and the air fryer, you're gonna have to clean it because it is gonna be messy. So all right. And you know what? Maybe when they ask me to flip the food, I'm gonna add more habanero sauce. So with my hands like this, I'm gonna give it a nice coat. The habanero should be fantastic. Yeah. Add food. I'm gonna pull it. All right. And then I'm gonna, yeah, you see, something like that, you have no choice but to, you know, let me flip it and add some sauce on this side, not too much, and then just lay it down like this, rub it. Yeah, I'm gonna rub it, and maybe later I'm gonna have to do it again. So cooking meat and this thing is like gonna make it not well yeah, it's gonna make it messy. That's the price of you know, it's not self-cleansing oven. So okay, so we put it, and I'll show you guys the finished product when it's done. You already know the process to flip and all this stuff. Okay guys, I have it right here, and what's left to do is to test it. So what does it taste like? We don't need chopstick for this, so let's see. It is different from frying. It's healthier. You know something, guys, we're so accustomed eating fried stuff that when they push to us with new technology, it takes some adjustment. It's the same dipping, the same coating, everything. It's just that taste of oil. Maybe I can fix that, you know, like sprinkle some olive oil on the food to maybe give your mind, your brain, that connection to oil, you know. It's cooked 100%. healthy. I'm guessing with something like that, the gravy could add something to it. So I'm gonna try the smoking habanero just a bit. I have no clue what it tastes like. Whenever I say habanero, I'm thinking about Taco Bell or Mexican stuff. So, all right, let's see what that habanero. You know, I mean, usually your French fries, you would have it with ketchup or mayonnaise or. Not bad. Maybe next time I could add a bit of oil. Yeah, the habanero sauce, barbecue sauce is kind of interesting. Yeah, I find it interesting. I spend a lot of time eating at Taco Bell, guys. The hacienda. So many things goes through my mind. Yeah. Every Thursday I would go eat at Taco Bell. Wow. So yeah. All right. Interesting. It's zesty. What do you need to know? It is 100% legit. What do you need to know? You can alter it, you can make this, you can give soul to that food upon the funkiness of who is preparing the food. You can add your own spices, your own funkiness to it. Because the habanero gravy gave it a notch up. I like it. Little things that can make such a big difference. The potato is well cooked, and let's not forget it was frozen. Yeah. I am giving it a thumbs up because there's room for some initiatives. There's room for be creative, to be funky, to add your own salsa-ness to it. Let's not forget that your mind keeps telling you it's not deep fried, it's not fried in oil. You know, your mind keeps telling you, yeah, but if it was fried in oil, maybe you would feel different. No, guys. With this, meat will give you a different result. Fish will give you a different result. Poultry. You have to see. I'll see how the chicken come out. It's more juicy, it's more tender, it's got its natural fat. Potato, it's starch, man. You know, it's dry, it's starch. And that's why you have ketchup and other stuff, mayonnaise to go along with it, even when deep fried. Interesting. For one full year, I would eat at Taco Bell every Thursday. This was the, yeah, It was a really, 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 really good time, guys. Yeah, it was a great time of my life. Yeah, alright. So I'll show you guys the chicken, the test. The French fries have passed the test brilliantly. No complaint. I could have had a bit of oil, so yeah, this one works. Yeah. Alright guys, this is the final product. Like this. Like this. So it took 18 minutes. I haven't tried it. I did it with habanero barbecue sauce, so that's a big tie. So let's give it a try. It could go 19 minutes, 19, 20 minutes. It's cooked, but you can see if you like set it to 20 minutes, you're fine. Yeah. Why? Because look guys, the chicken has so much juice and stuff in it. Okay? It's got so much juice, so much, it's got its own natural fat, so that's why I am making this statement. French fries will be dry, but with ketchup and stuff like that, you can put up with it. Or maybe add some oil on your fries, a bit, olive oil, you know. But as of meat, it's not dry at all. It's very juicy. And instead of 18 minutes, because of the size of this thigh, 20 minutes would be perfect. No one can tell the difference if you give this to somebody and you tell them that's like barbecue. They're gonna believe you. It's like it was done under barbecue. Yeah, it's the exact same thing, but there's no burnt taste or nothing. And yes, of course, the house doesn't smell anything. That's one of the reasons why I went and got the air fryer. It's not messy. There's no strong smell. I don't need any deodorizer, nothing. So that's one benefit of using the air fryer. And I am amazed. Yeah, it's juicy. It's not dry. So I'm guessing meat or fish. I would like to see fish, maybe not tonight, but I have an American shad. I will do it because that's a narrow fish with not too much flesh on it. That's one fish that I would do, and probably sprinkle a bit of olive oil on both sides. And the Instant Vortex air fryer have passed the test flawlessly. It's fast food. The food is cooked fast, not like fast food in terms like McDonald's, but it's quick. It doesn't take time, and at the same time you end up saving electricity, and it's juicy. Yeah. No. No. I think I'm going to throw it back for 2 more minutes. Yeah. But guys, I'm giving it a thumbs up. Cool. And if you want to dehydrate apple and stuff like that, that's 8 hours, because you're reversing the process from something that has water in it. You're going to like dry it up and make it like a chip, like a snack. So that's 8 hours non-stop. So is it worth it? Yes, it is. Thank you for watching, guys. I will show you other stuff, not recipes, but other kind of meat that are usually risky. fish is risky. Fish will tell us, because fish can be dry. So next time we'll try fish. Thank you for watching. Keep it safe, keep your family healthy. Enjoy your air fryer, guys. Yeah, and the food is good. With seasoning, it's perfect. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, this is a humble channel with real stuff that you can do, that I can do. There's nothing that you need you need a space suit to get to that level. No, I am down to earth. I'm showing stuff that me, you, anyone out there can do. Take care always.